Boom, 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 boom. Chickity, chickity, chanka. How's it going, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little transfer edition for you. Today it's deadline day, lads and lasses. Sorry we haven't got on the channel earlier today. We've been absolutely melting today. But we are on here. We're pretty much going to be on here all bloody night as well. There's going to be some little breaks here and there, but there's going to be a lot of manic information coming out tonight. So we will be doing a lot of different coverage of all the transfer goings on at Manchester United throughout the day. The biggest news right now, which is just broken, is that Manchester United have officially signed Alex Telles from Porto. Come on, my son, get in there. Come on, let's be having you. Where are you? Let's be having you. Anyway, that's really good that we've got him, so I'm well happy with that. Now for the rest of the shit. But anyway, let's just get on to Alex Telles real quick because Fabrizio Romano's just tweeted it about 15 minutes ago and said Alex Telles is a new Manchester United player. Contract signed until June 2024, plus the option until June 2025, an announcement in the next few hours. Done deal! Come on, my son, get in there. So absolutely beautiful. We've got Alex Telles in there, finally. Yes, Rocco Tick says, yes, Telles. Raymond Moore says, yeah, finally, Telles. Hey, Paul van der Beek. Dylan Gill says, where are you? Let's be having you. Welsh Red says, losing your voice, Pig. I really genuinely am. Yeah, I've been doing too much. I talked too much shit over the last week, haven't I? I've been on here talking too much shit. Jake says, still not good enough. Kayam says, no Sancho, angry face. Absolutely. We're going to get into all the stuff that's going on today. Mark Voot says, Telles, thumbs up. Seaborn Glacias, hello. Jurgen Sancho. Jagon Sancho, I should say. Are you still coming, Jaden? Are you still coming? Anyway, if you're just stopping by and getting in here for today's video, please do us a massive favour and smash that like button on it. Leave a little thumbs up on the video if you have not done so already. That would be epic of you. And also just get involved in the comment section. Suji Subba says, yes, that's good. Nice one. Clam J, Ellie, RX17, Sun Wukong, Jarvis Cocker, Osman Pasha, Sims, Jagon, Mohammed Zain Gamer, everybody else, thank you so much for getting in here. Mohammed Zain Gamer says, Alex Telles and Cavani, done deal. I mean, we haven't got the, it's basically, yes, basically all done deals, guys. We're just waiting for announcements from the football club, etc. for these guys. But look, Alex Telles signs for Manchester United until 2024, with the option until June 2025. Announcement in the next couple of hours. I'm very, very positive about this one. I think he obviously is a great player that's going to add quite a lot to our team. When you think of his assist stats and his goal stats and things like that, I'm not expecting him to even have the same role in our team, of course, and having that much influence on the game. But certainly if he can chip up with half of those figures for Manchester United, then we would be absolutely bloody laughing. We would be absolutely laughing, my friends. So smash a one in the live chat if you're buzzing your tits off that we finally, Manchester United have signed Alex Telles. Finally. So smash a one in the live chat if you're buzzing your tits off about that. And do hit that like button on the video as well, guys. Right then. So deadline day, it's been a bit of a crazy manic one today. We've also signed another player, my friends. We've also signed another player. We have signed another player. Let's go and talk about that then. So it is actually, it's Amad Traore. It's Amad Traore, guys. Now this was a few hours ago anyway that this was announced, except that he's not coming until January. The fuck's that all about then? But either way, Amad Traore will be joining Manchester United next January. Here we go. Deal agreed. Right now with Atalanta, the young talent will arrive in 2021 because of work permit and passport timings. Manchester United will pay 30 million euros plus add-ons for him. Jeepers creepers, oh my days. 30 million euros for this 18-year-old kid who's played 7 games for Atlanta's first team. Fair play. Well, look, he obviously does look like a very good player, 18, but I mean, January, 30 million euros. Hold on. Don't we need a fucking centre-back? That's what I thought. I thought we needed to get a centre-back in this window, so I'm very, very confused and just befuddled by that one, my friends. Don't really understand getting him in January and paying the 30 million unless we are actually going to get a centre back in. But I'm not complaining. I think he's a good young player, 18 years of age. From what I've seen of him, which is very, very little, he looks like a very good young talent. If you look at his stats and stuff like that for the young teams, he's only played a handful of times for the first team though. But for the young teams, he seems like a very, very good player. How's it going, Neil Duffin? He says, apologies, Pig. I'm furious about the whole setup. Get those friggin' bankers out of our club. Mate, me too. I think it's a disgusting window, and this is just sort of further underlining that we've waited until right at the end of this transfer window to get any business done. And now we're just sort of going around, I guess, scratching around and panic buying. We haven't got a clear plan. It doesn't necessarily look like Jadon Sancho's still seriously number one priority right now. I mean, we've got a bit of time left of this transfer window, but so far Jadon Sancho is definitely not a red, and so far we're not hearing about any new revelations in terms of Manchester United having the possibility of completing that deal right now. At the moment, it's still at the same situation it has been for ages, which is that Dortmund are saying that they don't want to sell, and United are not prepared to reach that valuation, which is why we are going for other players such as Dembele right now, and also Ismaila Sarr. So check this out, guys. Literally, this is quite new news as well. About an hour ago, Watford have rejected a loan offer with a £25 million option to buy Ismaila Sarr from United. Watford want a permanent sale. So this has been reported by Samuel Luckhurst here that Watford rejected a loan offer with a £25 million option to buy from Manchester United just this afternoon. And look, what does that tell you? We're still in talks with Barcelona for Dembele, which we'll get onto a bit as well. But we've had a bid rejected for Sarr today, so we are scratching around trying to get these wingers. Doesn't look like we're getting Jadon Sancho, in my opinion. I mean, look, it could happen. I would like to think that we would have the bottle to try and get another winger as well as Jadon Sancho, and that we're still going to get Jadon. But we're not hearing that at all today. We're just hearing about Manchester United trying to do deals for these other wingers. There is still time, though. It could happen right at the end of the window for all we know. I hope that it does. This is a pure, I guess, pressure on Dortmund from Manchester United here. It's do or don't. It's do you want to sell him to us now for this price or not? To be fair, Dortmund don't have much incentive to really sell him before January anyway. I believe he will be sold in January, if not now. But they're still going to benefit just pretty much the same as if they keep him until January. It's October now. It's not even that long to wait, really. So we'll see what happens in terms of the Jadon Sancho deal. But Ismaila Sarr, lads and lasses, what do you guys think about our pursuit of Ismaila Sarr? Simon Cowie says Sancho will happen. That's why it's gone quiet. We did it before. Well, I hope so. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not saying that it's definitely not happening. I'm just saying that I think there's a good possibility that it won't, or it maybe could be pushed back until January. That's a possibility. I mean, look, we have a bit of information here just to say that there's actually a possibility that United may be looking to get this deal done in January now, because pretty much we've got other priorities in the team now. So because of how shit defensively we were, obviously over the last few games and the glaring issues that we have at the back, it seems maybe now we're taking steps to address that problem. Do you know what? It might not even happen for Chris Smalling today, going to AS Roma. We were talking about that, but I think maybe United have had a bit of a U-turn on Chris Smalling, simply based on the fact that we have got absolutely shit players, and he's probably the best of a bad bunch, if we're being totally honest. He's probably the most experienced, best defender of the bunch. So I don't know if we will be selling Chris Smalling in this particular window. We've got a lot of information to get through, guys. Let's just crack on and get through it, you bloody legends, and then we will duck in and out of your comments and stuff like that. Gung Shi, what's crackalacking the gung to the she? He says, typical Woodward goblinry. Absolutely, this is a goblin fest right now, Gung Shi. Ellie says, you okay, Gung Shi? Stefan Harringtonia, how you doing? Kayam says, we're never getting Sancho now, not even next season. Well, it all really depends. If there's other teams coming in for that player, then it's going to make it more difficult. We had this sort of path cleared in this window. Nobody else was prepared to spend that amount of money on him. So he could have been our player if we really wanted him to, which would have been amazing, obviously. And it should, in my opinion, we should still go and do that. He should be our priority number one because of his age, because of his assists and goals stats, and the fact that he's just going to be one of the best players in the world. We should get him tied down to never mind a bloody 5-year deal, 6-7 year deal if we can. That's how good this player is. We want to get him for the future. We want to get him for now too. But it seems like our board at this moment, I mean, look, we don't know yet because there's still time left of the window, but it seems maybe our board are making all these different sort of exit strategies or different strategies in order to come out of this window smelling of roses, or not smelling of roses, but definitely smelling of shit probably, but smelling less of shit than they would have done if they didn't get Sancho or any other winger. So they're lining up Dembele, they're lining up Sarr, they've tried to sign this Armand Traore, and they have signed this Armand Traore, they're just not getting him until January. So they're making some little steps and some moves for wingers. Now that does worry me a little bit because we need to get Jadon Sancho. Let's have a little vote in the live chat, lads and lasses. By the way, we're nearly at 100 likes, and there's over 200 of you watching, so please do smash that thumbs up button on the video if you have not done so. Really helps us out, guys. Smash the like button on it and get involved in the comments section. So let's have a vote. Do you think Jadon Sancho is going to happen in this transfer window today? Is Jadon Sancho going to happen today? Smash a 1 in the live chat if you think that Jadon Sancho is going to be a red today, or smash a 2 in the live chat if you think, no, it's not going to happen. It's either going to be January or never. Have a little vote in the live chat, guys. Let's see where the fan base is at on this one, because Brandon C says no. Hayden Alessandro, how's it going, says no. Pida says no. Do you know what? I should have just said right, yes or no, shouldn't I? But either way, look at this. Lots of 2s coming in. Lots of 2s coming in. Oh, it's pure filth, isn't it? It's pure unadulterated filth. Look at that. Adovitz, no way. Stephen Rowling, 2. Mr. Justice, no. Paul Van Der Beek, no. Matthew Adateo, 69 dudes. Kayam, no. Lee Matthews, no. Yosu Ruddy, no. Caliber. Yeah, I'm getting the message, guys. Most of you guys think that Jadon Sancho is not going to happen now. I guess it's owed to the fact that we are pursuing other wingers right now, which we haven't done so. We're scratching around deadline day. Maybe we could get an Ismail Sarr and a Sancho. That would be Kirby's dream world, folks, wouldn't it? That'd be Kirby's dream world. But that's not going to happen. We've got Woody's Nightmare Land, unfortunately. That's what it is. So anyway, let's get on with let's get on with this shit. So we've got to talk about the rest of the window. Yeah, Alex Tellers is a new Man United player. Come on, my son, get in there. That's absolutely awesome. Should have happened freaking ages ago, though. And the rest of the window, shit. We haven't addressed the other problem areas we've got. We need this centre-back, obviously. Doesn't look like that's going to be happening. Why are we going to spending 30 million? That's what I don't get. We're trying to get Sarr now. Why are we going to spend 30 million on Armand Traore, this 18-year-old guy who's played 7 top-flight games in Italy? Or not even that, I don't think, actually. Why are we going to spend 30 million euros on him and not getting a centre-back? It's madness! What the hell is that all about, guys? The world and its blind dog know that Manchester United need to get a centre-back in this window. Otherwise, we're just going to be left short this season with cash at the back. But it seems like our board aren't making any steps to go and do that. I find it mental. Surely there's got to be a surprise centre-back signing. If we're not getting Jadon Sancho, if we are not getting Jadon, surely we've got to go and get Upamecano or another centre-back or somebody, Pau Torres or someone. If we're not getting Jadon Sancho, surely we have to go and get a different centre-back option. And then one of these other wingers that we're talking about, Dembele or Sarr or whoever. But certainly a centre-back's got to be coming in, right? Now, I don't know who, I don't know how, I don't know, there's no rumblings of this right now at this moment in time, but that's my opinion. I just think if they're not going to get Sancho, they have to get centre-back in this particular window. What's going on, Honey Badger? He says, sweet hat pig. Thank you very, very much for that, Honey Badger. Sorry, I can't read long comments out, guys. I can't. It's too, the chat goes too quickly and I just melt reading the, I have to stop the chat. It's a calamity. Anyway, thank you everyone who is commenting and getting in here today, though. Appreciate it. Smash that thumbs up button. Get involved throughout the show. We've got a lot to get into here, so let's just get into it. So, Watford reject a loan offer for £25 million option to buy. With an option to buy for Ismail Sarr from Manchester United. Watford want a permanent sale. Still more to come on that one. That could happen. Edinson Cavani and Alex Tellez both signing their contracts and being Manchester United players. There's still no agreement with Barcelona for Ousmane Dembele at the moment, but we are in deep negotiations still. MUFC are offering a loan. Barca only want to let him go on a permanent deal. It's kind of complicated. They know in regards to Memphis Depay going in the opposite direction, they want to clear out Dembele, and they only really want to do that if they can get rid of Dembele. So they're desperate to do a deal. It's just that Manchester United want a loan. We don't really want to spend money on an injury-prone player right now. I still think even if we cannot get Sancho in this window, Sancho is still a big priority for us down the line in January or whenever it may be. Look at Bruno. We didn't get Bruno in the summer, but we got him in January. So I still think Sancho will be our main target until in January, even if we don't get him right now. So I don't really see us spending 60 million, 70 million, whatever it may be, in order to bring Ousmane Dembele to the club on a permanent deal. It just doesn't really make much sense for us right now, when we could wait a couple of months, because that's all it is, and then sign Jadon Sancho if that's really the board's idea, which I don't know if it is, but it certainly should be. If there can't be a deal done now, then a deal needs to be done for Sancho. And let's remember that in January, Jadon will have 18 months left on his contract at Dortmund. Now, okay, he's still going to have most of his valuation there, but we might be able to get him for a little bit less, because if they leave it to the summer, then he's only going to have 1 year left on his deal, and that's when obviously his valuation is going to come down significantly, and they could end up losing him for nothing, or at a real cut price. So if I was Dortmund, the last opportunity to sell him for big money is January. So it doesn't really hurt them to hold on until January and keep their player and keep their asset and have him, scoring goals and assisting and all that stuff for a couple of extra months. He seems professional enough. If he does stay there, if it doesn't get done in the window, I know he's kicked up a little fuss recently because he wanted to get the move done in this window. But if it doesn't happen, he's not just going to fester on the sidelines for 3 months. He's too much of a good player for that, and he's probably too professional for that too. So he'll get his head down for a few months and come in January, if that's the case, which would be a bloody disgrace, considering that we definitely needed to get this guy in right now. Okay then, so here we go. Manchester United started talking to Watford with Ismaila Sarr. Same problem as Dembele, though. We just can't really agree the final terms. I mean, our negotiators are just absolutely wank, guys. They're absolutely one of those. You know what I mean? I have to say that because, they can't get the deals done. They're interested in Ismaila Sarr. Watford have just rejected our shitty offer, basically, of taking him on loan with a future 25 mil down the line. I mean, is that a low ball offer or what? I mean, for somebody that they paid £40 million for last season, can't you just give him 30 million up front? You know what I mean? Or whatever, if you want to take him permanently. I don't really understand. They've just paid 30 million for Armand Traore, so I don't really understand why they're just trying to do deals like that at the moment, where they're trying to get too much of a good deal. Too much of a good deal. You've got to meet these clubs in the middle. It's actually pitiful. It is actually pitiful. Look at this, though. We've got some news on the Dembele deal, lads and lasses. So let's have a little talk about the Dembele situation. Let's have a look at this then. So Koeman's come out. This is a direct quote from Ronald Koeman, and he said, "We want Memphis Depay to come to Barcelona, and Memphis wants to join. But a player would have to leave first before we can sign him. But it's clear that we want him." So this is what Barcelona are saying. They obviously do need to try and get rid of Dembele first. And then in regards to this, there's an update here from Konstantin Ekner from 20 minutes ago as well, who's come out and said, as reported, United and Dembele have reached an agreement a little while ago. Dembele's team have become more optimistic during the day. Oh, right, yeah, United and Dembele, sorry. If Barca aren't able to sell him right away, they might accept a substantial loan fee after all. It's all negotiated right now, because at the end of the day, if they want to get Memphis Depay, and if that's part of Ronald Koeman's plans, remember, he is Dutch as well, and of course, Memphis Depay is Dutch, and he knows him, and so obviously, that's a factor. He wants to get his man in. Memphis Depay is a good player as well. I don't know why we're not interested in Memphis Depay. I really don't know why we're not interested in him, in all honesty. I know he was pretty crap when we had him, but he's going to Barca. They want him, He's obviously had a really good time out there in Lyon as well, so I don't really see why we didn't even consider him. We haven't even considered him at all, which is weird. It's weird when we're going after injury boy Dembele. It's very, very strange. But anyway, Dembele looks like it may be possible for a loan deal after all, as long as Manchester United are prepared to pay a little bit of money in terms of an upfront fee, the season fee, in order to get him and cover his wages, I'd imagine. So, and Barcelona will probably go for that because they want to get him off their books to free up the cash and also free up the space on the team for Memphis Depay to come in there. So I think that one's got some legs, guys. That one's got some legs for a season-long loan. It all depends on the player as well. But I mean, as we've just said here, just a report, United and Dembele have reached an agreement a little while ago. This is what's being reported now. So that's actually breaking news. Maybe I missed it, but Dembele and United have reached personal terms there. So he's actually happy to come to the club then. It's just down to Barcelona and Manchester United working out those final details for a loan move. If there is going to be an option to buy in the future, I don't think Barcelona would accept a real cut price on him right now for a permanent deal, and I don't think Man United would pay it right now for a permanent deal, because I think we do have plans for Jadon in the future, even if we don't get him in this summer. So, look, and there's still the possibility of Jadon in this window, but I'm just not feeling good about it at all. Barcelona, if they sell him right away, then obviously they're going to have to give him to United for a lot less than they want, really, because United, I don't think, are going to pay 60 or 70 million or anywhere near that for a player like Dembele, who is injury prone and is not even our number one target, really. I feel so bad for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I really do. They're just setting him up to fail here, aren't they? They really, really are. I mean, they haven't got a centre-back. We're not even going after a centre-back right now, as far as I'm aware. I mean, hopefully we do magically David Blaine one out of somewhere, but right now we haven't got one. So hopefully, you know, it happens, but the landscape of this season is already set, in my opinion. And that is, we're focusing on the areas of the team that we shouldn't be focusing on. We're focusing on the wrong areas. Now, we do have really bad players in the centre-back positions, and we haven't addressed that. Dembele's not going to come in and stop Harry Maguire from being a complete £80 million slab of mess, is he? He's not going to stop that. So I think we're thinking about the wrong areas here, lads and lasses. What are your thoughts on the Dembele situation, everybody? Is that somebody that you would like to see come to the club? Smash a Y in the live chat if you say yes. Smash an N in the live chat if you say no. But it's somebody that I would take as an alternative to Sancho on a loan deal. That's it. I don't want to see us spend 60 million on Dembele. That would just be a complete B option. He's the B plan. We want Jadon Sancho. We can't agree the terms because our board is shite. So that's what they're going to do, is it? It's a joke. Lots of comments coming through here, lads and masses. Shout out to you all for getting in here today. Ephraim Rock says yes. Usher Masladov says no. Matt Rush says no. That United family says no. Mark Voot says no. The Cont says no. Marv Hunter says no. Nikolai Lundqvist says no. What's that? What's that, Pricey MUFC? No, don't you say that to me, my friend. I'm going to have to wait for Matty Rushmeister to confirm this source, my friend. That is messed up. Don't you say that, Pricey MUFC, my friend. Oh, my God. Anyway, see, that's the key indicator. If that number 7 shirt stays empty, Pricey, that is it. If that number 7 shirt stays empty, then you know Jadon Sancho is still on the cards for January, even if it doesn't happen in this particular transfer window. But if that absolute overpaid mercenary Cavani comes in here and takes that number 7 shirt, then it's time to shit the bed, my friends. It really is. You cannot have that. You cannot have that. You cannot be giving that number 7 away, that's Jadon's, to that mercenary Cavani. Don't take the piss out of me. So if they do that, I would be disgusted. No! Stephen says Cavani might get 7. Ethan Escamina says Sky said Cavani 7. I'm sorry, but until this is announced and everything by the club, I cannot believe that we would give him the number 7 shirt. No freaking way. No freaking way. If we don't get Sancho in this window and we end up getting Cavani as our number 7, it's absolute shit to bedtime, folks. I'm trying to remain calm throughout the day. We've got a lot of videos to cover, but I cannot deal with news like that if that's legitimately true. I cannot believe with shit like that. You're telling me you're telling me Cavani's getting the number 7 shirt. Look, if that's the truth, I know Sky are reporting it, but if that is the truth, then this club is gone even more backwards than we thought. We've ended up getting somebody who's nearly 34 on a free transfer because he's a decent commercial deal and giving him that number 7 shirt that's supposed to be Jadon's. If that's the case, we are absolutely a shithouse club. I really did think that we still held out some hope for Jadon here, folks. I really, really do. Look, get it in the live chat. Get it in the live chat right now. Let's spam it. Hashtag Ollie out. Sorry, Ollie in. Shit. Just forget the Ollie part. Hashtag Glazers out, Woodward out. 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 Connie She says, pig, dude, I've had a mare with that Ollie out business. I didn't mean to say that. I meant hashtag Woodward out, Glazers out. That's what I meant to say. Don't clip it, don't clip it, don't clip it, Talisman. Oh, yes, come on, spam that live chat full of Glazers out. That's it. Oh, my God. Anyway, fantastic. Thank you, AH14. Appreciate it. Yo, thank you very much to everyone that's getting in here today. There's about 300 of you legends actually right now. So smash that thumbs up button, lads and lasses. Get involved in the comment section. Get involved in the live chat. It'll be good to hear from you. Right then, okay. So that's absolutely pathetic. If Cavani gets the number 7 shirt, it's an absolute bloody disgrace, man, honestly. That is a disgrace. It just goes to show you the lack of ambition, the lack of future planning. United would rather get some over-the-hill mercenary in instead of getting somebody who could be a generational talent over the next 12 to 15 years for the club and have that right-winger position completely sewn up for the entirety of the next decade. But no, we have to go and get some absolute overpaid melt to come in there. And he probably will still be a good player, don't get me wrong, but if that's the ambition of the club, it's garbage. Although I will say this, guys. I will say this. The window's not over yet. The window is not over yet, and we do have some information in... Oh, well, hang on a sec. Bombay Bad Boy feeling very spicy. Thank you. I'll read your comment in a sec, dude. Thank you so much for that, Bombay Bad Boy. Wait, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I was going to say, if Manchester United end up not getting Sancho, but we do get Cavani, we do get Dembele, we do get Ismaila Sarr, and we do sign a centre-back, then I think actually we've probably done all right. You know, I'm not joking, but I wouldn't have given that number 7 shirt to Cavani. He should still be coming in the future, Jadon Sancho. If you cannot get the deal done with Dortmund now, you can get the deal done later. Like I said, Dortmund can sell in January. Dortmund will sell in January. They won't wait until the next summer because then Sancho will only have a year left on his deal and his worth will be going down and down and down. And he could risk running the contract down even. So they're not going to want to do that. They're going to want to have him sold by January, either that or extended his contract and staying at Dortmund. But realistically, if he wants to go, they're going to want him sold by January. So, yeah. Bombay Bad Boy, thank you so much for your $20 super chat there, my friend. Super chat. He comments, please do a segment on Neil Ashton. Check his site, Drives Narrative and United. Your fave Twitters are run by him. We need to call these idiots out. Helping ruin the relations between Sancho and his current club. Twats. Nice hat, dude. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. No, we've got some thoughts on Neil Ashton on this channel as well, matey. I fully agree, you know. But, you know, it's obviously a terrible negotiation from Manchester United with Dortmund. You can feel the bad blood. Dortmund feel like they're getting bent over and they don't want to be bent over, and United feel like we're getting fleeced and we don't want to be fleeced, and they've got too much ego either side. But I agree, you know, the PR narrative of all the different clubs and stuff has just been a complete freaking clusterfuck this window long. It really has. All these different players, all these different PR, all the different associated figures in football around the world who are associated with different clubs. Fjortoft, or even I think Fabrizio's pushing that Dembele agenda. You know what I mean? He's pushing that Dembele narrative. Yeah, he is. He's pushing that narrative hard, my friends. He has been anyway. Whether or not it's just because that's the actual legitimacy of it, then it seems like, you know, to the last day of the window, that could clearly be the case anyways, that we weren't really even talking for getting Sancho in properly. But just to give you an update, so there's still actually no agreement between Manchester United and Barcelona, though, for Ousmane Dembele. Loan's been offered. Barcelona, they want a permanent move or nothing at this moment in time. Man United made an inquiry today, and in regards to Ismaila Sarr, that was rejected. So we are trying to get some sort of winger in at the moment. So that's why it doesn't look good for Jadon Sancho, because it's unlikely United would have the ambition to get 2 wingers in. So they're trying to get Sarr or Dembele. I don't really know what they're trying to do at the moment, but it doesn't seem like they're trying to get Jadon Sancho, my friends. Smash a 1 in the live chat if you're absolutely pissed off with this transfer window, lads and lasses. Gary Reed says we had no challenges for Sancho this window and not done now or ever. Yeah, you're so right. Like, what the hell does that even... It doesn't even make much sense, really, the fact that nobody else has come in for him. It's just because he's too much money. It's just because he's too much damn bloody money. Nobody wants to pay the damn money apart from us. But I guess that's why, ultimately, we may not be paying the damn money. Tox Cole getting in there. Mr. Cole, boom, boom, boom to you, my friend. $50 super chat, man, Tox Cole. Tox, thank you so much for that, dude. Really appreciate it. He comments and says, I genuinely think that the Glazers and the board are okay with falling in and out of top 4. No ambition to win the title. Think about this. We spend huge whenever we're in the Europa League, but not when we're in the Champions League. Cheers, man. Thank you so much, Tox Cole, for that incredible support there, dude, and having your say. Yes, mate, I agree. They don't. They seem pretty content to just get top 4 or challenging and around there, as you say. And actually, I saw a report about a week or two ago, which actually had all of the financial breakdowns of all the different transfer windows since the Glazers have come in, or no, post-Fergie it was. And since then, in every single Champions League window, that means a window that we have actually got the Champions League to play in the coming season, we have actually not, we spent exactly half as much as the seasons that we've got Europa League to play in. So you're absolutely spot on, Toxcol. They literally spend double the money on the squad to get us into the top four. And then when we've got the top four, they spend half as much in the window. That's actually the pattern over the last 7 years. Now, hopefully they break that pattern in this window. I thought they might, because I thought Jadon Sancho might be coming in. But no, looks like they're just going to scratch around and get bargains and not spend that much again and not back the manager. So I fully agree with exactly what you said there, Toxcol. Everybody can see that. They don't have the ambition. Do you know what? It's kind of like there's a point of diminishing returns for the Glazers, right? So Roman Abramovich, he's prepared to. He will spend that extra few hundred million to challenge for the title. Whereas the Glazers, they have to spend a couple of hundred million just to get challenged for top four, because everybody else is around them strengthening. United don't have that sort of monopoly of being able to get players at all anymore. Those days are long gone. So what we have to do is kind of what they think is, we just spend all this money, but they're not prepared to spend that extra bit, because the extra percentage of what you actually get, or the risk of still not being able to win the title when you do spend that extra 100 million on that extra 200 million, that real investment, that real shot of investment, the risk involved, it's not worth it for them, because United are not guaranteed to win the league. So they think, well, we could spend that extra 200 million for the season, or we could just pocket that 200 million and finish fourth. So I absolutely agree with you. I think they're just scum. They don't have the ambition of other chairmen and other owners around world football, and they simply just use this as a vehicle to generate them cash. And they don't even, they're over in America, so they're not even here to start to hear the fans, or here to feel the wrath of the fans or anything like that. They're over in their ivory towers in New York City, my friend. But thank you so much for that super chat there, Toxco. I hope you're having a great day. Appreciate it, man. Mrs. P Cake Bandit's got in here with a super chat as well. Says, Mr. P, could you please put the member link in chat? Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm useless with that, aren't I? Do you know what? I'm just going to put it in the description at some point. That's what I should do. Everybody keeps asking me for the member thing. And by the way, we're only 2 members away from 100 members now, lads and lasses. So if you are not a member yet, consider it. But thank you so much for all the channel members. All the channel members, please smash your favourite channel member emoji in the live chat right now. All the channel members, there you go. See what you're missing out on. But anyway, let me just get this up. That's not the first time I said that, but let me just get this up, and then I will get the membership link. Thank you guys very much for asking. And here it is. I'm just going to put it up there. Membership link for anybody that wants it, because you can press the blue join button on a computer or on Android, but for some reason on the Apple devices, you need to join up using the link, I think. So I just put the membership link there. Boom. Okay then, so there's the membership link, folks, for anybody that wanted it. Appreciate you asking. Let me just pin this message at the top. Nice one, lads and lasses. Thank you very, very much for joining me today. Smash that thumbs up button on the video, and let's get into the rest of the news then. Tonk Nash. God, that was quick. Tonk Nash has just become a member of the Bacon Brigade. Dude, Tonk Nash, welcome. You're my 99th member of the channel, mate. Tonk Nash, thank you so much for becoming a member of this channel. Everybody, welcome this legend. He's been getting involved a lot with this channel recently anyway. Welcome this legend with your favourite channel member emoji, guys. That's right, like Billy Sheeran with the sizzling bacon or the wild pig emoji, or indeed the Phil Jones gurn. Thank you so much, Tonk Nash, you legend. New member of the Bacon Brigade. Get in, Tonk. Right, okay then. Let's get on to the next one then. Let's get on to the next bit of news. So Armand Traore will join Manchester United in January. Here we go. Deal agreed, but not right now. But with Atalanta, it's 30 million euros. 30 million euros plus add-ons for an 18-year-old kid who's barely played in the top flight of any bloody league. That's mental, when we could have been getting a centre-back. I find that mental. And he's not even coming till Jan. Bloody hell. I mean, look, I expect him to be a good player. I expect him to work out pretty well in the future, but it better do for £30 million, 30 million euros for this 18-year-old lad down the road. Okay, let's give you an overall update here from Howard Nurse. Howard Nurse has come out with his opinions earlier. BBC Sport digital editor, MUSC, and just said this: Smalling to Roma is now unlikely. Tellez happening, Cavani happening, Sancho 99% not happening. Facundo Pellistri could happen. Brandon Williams definitely staying. So that is a little update from Howard Nurse there. I tend to pretty much agree with him. I mean, I don't know about 99% not happening. I still think there's a chance of it, but it does seem like United have changed our changed our targets. And actually, I wouldn't be bothered about that if it was a centre-back that we brought in. If we actually did get a centre-back in, then I could live with that. I think it maybe would make sense to get Jadon in January, or maybe get him at a later date when the money's a bit lower, or we're not so desperate for other positions. But it does not make any sense not to get Jadon now if you're only going to go there and get another winger, a lesser winger, a B option, a C option winger. That makes no sense at all. What you need to do is get a centre-back in and improve it, 2 centre-backs in, improve the areas of the team that are proper shit. Then we might be able to do something this season. So I'll see. I mean, if this window ends and we don't sign Sancho and we don't sign a centre-back, I am going to have an absolute shit-the-bed rant, my friends. So keep a lookout for that. I'm going to go fucking mental if they don't sign Sancho or a centre-back in this window. If we just end up with that injury-prone meltbag Dembele on loan, and the players we've already got, it's shit-the-bed time, my friends. I'm just warning you now. So I'm waiting. I'm leaving it a little bit until, obviously, tonight, until we find out what's actually happened. Simon Stone came out today and simply said Antonio Rudiger turned down West Ham last week. Sounds like his name is being circulated to see if there are any takers he is interested in. And also it looks like maybe Roma are now interested in him, Antonio Rudiger, simply because Chris Smalling looks like he will be staying at Manchester United now. And it's not a bad thing. I look at our defence now and I've decided if we're not going to sign a centre-back, then yeah, it makes sense. But we should still try and get rid of some of our players. We've got 7 centre-backs there that are all shit. Rojo, why can't he be sold or loaned out? Phil Jones, garbage player. Can't we just go and pay him to play somewhere else then? Realistically, like somebody will, okay, they might not want to pay 130 grand wages. Doesn't it save us money and clear up space in the squad and make more sense? He doesn't play anyway if we just pay 65k a week for his wages and have him play for some team abroad or something like that. I don't know. It makes a lot more sense to do that because at the moment he's just a complete drain on the resources when he could just be a 50% drain on the resources and be out of the squad and clear space in the team. Then you've got Victor Dwindloff and Slabby Maguire. I just think the jury's out on those guys at the moment. They're just too inconsistent. They make too many bloody errors and I don't care how much they cost. They're just simply not good enough for Manchester United in my eyes. Now, could they prove me wrong in the future? I guess we're going to find out because it doesn't seem like we're getting any other bastard in there. Now, Chris Smalling, maybe he is actually on the agenda for playing this season. And if he does stay, I kind of want him to play. I'm not going to lie. I would want Chris Smalling to play. Certainly try him out. He had a really good season in Serie A. I know Serie A is completely different to Manchester to the Premier League and what Manchester United have to contend with. So it is completely different, but he had a very, very good season by all accounts. So I would feel more comfortable starting a game with Chris Smalling at the moment doing that. So I agree with you. Thank you very, very much. Tonk Nash, you legend. Super chat here from Joel Morris. Thank you very much, Joel Morris, dude. Let me just read your comment out, man. Give me a moment. Here, it's gone. Loads of people commenting and getting in the live chat today. Thank you very, very much for joining us today and getting involved with this video. We'll be doing a bunch of different videos throughout the day with different topics and that sort of stuff. So watch this space. Keep a lookout for that. Joel Morris with a super chat. Thank you, Joel. He says, what's the latest on Sancho and would you take Andre Gray at United? I mean, I'd take pretty much anyone at the United right now, Joe Morris. I'm not going to lie. This is a shit window. We need to just sign some players. I'm getting to the point where I'd take bloody Josh King. No, let's not go there. Let's not go there. But I'm getting to that point. But thank you so much for that, Joel Morris, you legend, mate. Sancho. The latest on Sancho is it's looking likely that it's probably not going to happen, or it might happen in January. United maybe have different priorities now. We'll see if they are going to get a centre-back. They're looking to sign maybe Ismaila Sarr. They're looking to get, they already signed Armand Traore, this young lad who's coming in January. They're also looking at getting Dembele on loan. So we're just trying to agree terms with Barcelona at the moment for a loan deal for Dembele. And if that happens, then the Jadon Sancho deal, in my opinion, probably won't happen until at least Jan. So that's the situation as it is with Sancho, my friends. We've been saying this whole time it's probably 50-50. Oh my days, and there it is, the 100th member of the Bacon Brigade. Boom, 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 boom. Chanka, Pricey MUFC, get in there, my son. Pricey, you legend, thank you very much for joining the channel membership. You are the 100th member of this channel, dude. Billy Sheeran says 100 members. Woo, 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 woo. Everybody, don't put your favourite Bacon Brigade emoji in there this time to welcome Pricey. Put the 100 emoji in there. Put the 100 emoji in there. And that's right, Mark Voot says 100, get in there. Put the 100 emoji in there. Hey, thank you so much, Pricey MUFC, for becoming a channel member, by the way. Thank you so much, dude. You're an absolute ledge. You're a ledge. Welcome to the gang. Yeah. Right, okay then. Thank you so much, Pricey. Sorry, guys. I'm going to cover... Well, you know how this works. I'm going to cover all the stories at the moment because I'm playing catch-up right now. I was supposed to do a video earlier on today. I've absolutely melted. So you're going to have to give me a moment to catch up with all the news for the day, and then we will get into the comment section properly. But I'll dip in and out a little bit as well. Shivam Kashyap, he comments, what's the point signing 3 to 4 wingers when with already Dan James and Mason Greenwood on the books? Dude, we definitely need another winger, don't we? Because I think Greenwood and James isn't good enough, and Greenwood is too young. You can't expect him to play 40 or 50 games this season for us in all competitions, so we do need somebody else. But I don't get it either. Like, get one winger, and get a centre-back. Okay, guys, just put it in the comment section right now. Just put it in the comment section. What position would you like to see Manchester United strengthen? Just put that in there. I already know the answer, but just put it in there because it's just, I'm proving a point. Again, that it's obvious. Everybody knows the problem areas in our team, but nobody is prepared to go and do anything about it at United. At least it doesn't seem like it right now. So I find it pathetic and disgusting. Anyway. Let's do this. Antonio Rudiger turned down West Ham. I've already read that one. Sorry, yeah, you know that. So Antonio Rudiger is potentially linked with Roma now because Chris Smalling is looking like he might be able to stay. And that also shows the lack of ambition from our football club. This was a player that we loaned out who was surplus to requirements last season. And all of a sudden he's our first choice. It's fucking mental, isn't it? That is absolutely ridiculous. When you actually think about that, we spent £80 million on Slavy, 20 million on Lindelof. We got 7 other bloody centre-backs to choose from. And it's the guy we loaned out because he was shit. Who's going to be our number 1 centre-back? I'm going delirious over here, guys, because it's ridiculous. How can this happen at this great football club? It's mental. It's absolutely mental, guys. I really do think, like, what the hell's going on sometimes with this club? Our owners are bored. They don't know their ass from their elbow, guys. Do they? Jamie Jackson has also come out and said that Sergio Romero moving from Man United to Everton is currently unlikely. I think Sergio Romero, it would be nice of him to get a move in this transfer window. We are going to hopefully see 1 or 2 more players going out as well. We've talked about all the players coming in and stuff, but we are going to hopefully see 1 or 2 players going out. Now, Chris Smalling, we've been talking about him going to Roma. It looked likely all summer, but maybe because of what's happened with how bad United's defensive, we've reassessed. And it's as simple as that, really. He's probably our best defender right now. But yeah, look at all those CBs coming in there, though. Look at all those CBs that came in. Look at all those hundreds coming in as well. The 100 emoji. Check it out. 100 channel members, guys. That is amazing. Shout out to all the channel members. Mark Voot, Matty Rush, G Wolf United, Tonk Nash, Mrs. P Cake Bandit, Pricey MUFC, Billy Sheeran, Snap Film Walk, Mark Voot, Tonk Nash, Johnny Mounts, Mrs. P, I can't, who else is there in here? Snap Film Walk, Georgie Best 7, Mark Voot, Billy Sheeran, and everybody else. Thank you so much for being members of the channel. Just everybody for watching this vid too. Okay, come on then. Let's figure this out. Let's talk about the rest of it. So Sergio Romero may be going. We shall see. Also in regards to Facundo Pellistri, medical checkup to Facundo Pellistri, then to sign the documentation and travel to play 5 seasons for the Red Devils. So it looks like Facundo Pellistri will be a Red very, very soon indeed. 18-year-old Uruguayan player. Could link up there with Cavani, couldn't he? Bit of Uruguayan brothers in arms there. But he looks like a great young player. If you actually watch videos of him and stuff, I know it's only videos, I know it's only in the Uruguayan league. This guy's playing for Penarol or whatever they're called at the end of the day. Who the bloody hell are Penarol? You know, it sounds like a Viagra treatment or something. It sounds like an erectile dysfunction treatment. Could I have some Penarol, please? Because, you know, I'm lacking the old lead in the pencil. That's what it sounds like, but it's not. It's a Uruguayan football team. This guy's come from them. Hopefully he's going to be very, very good. Okay, Samuel Luckhurst has come out and tweeted as well this afternoon, just about an hour ago, that Chris Smalling is having a particularly stressful deadline day. There was brief hope a move to Roma was back on, but Roma now want Antonio Rudiger on loan. So it's understood that Chris Smalling did actually want to move away from Manchester United in this window, based on the fact he had a really good time playing at Roma last year. I think he played 32 games for them in the league, and I think he got in the Team of the Year in Serie A. Like, he had a really excellent time. He almost got back in the England setup based on that season in Italy too. So he obviously liked it in Rome. He obviously had a great time. They obviously warmed to him and really liked him over there too because he was a great player for them. So he wanted to go back. So I think he's maybe a little bit disappointed about staying. I don't mind him staying as long as he's actually going to play. And it sounds crazy for us to say that. But if he's staying, we've got to play him because he is better than the rest of the shit that we've got at this football club. He is better than the rest of the shit. Right, okay then. So here we go. Also, there's a medical for party medical to set place soon, likely in Madrid, as reported back in July. The idea of playing in the Premier League for a club like Arsenal under a manager like Arteta proved very enticing. So Arsenal are making real progress towards signing Thomas Partey. This pisses me off, my friends. This is who we should have signed this window. Instead, we signed Donny. Well, don't get me wrong, Donny's a good player, but we need that proper good central defensive midfielder, my friends. If not Wilfred Ndidi, then Thomas Partey. Why the bloody hell didn't we go and try and sign Thomas Partey in this window? And now it looks like bloody Arsenal are trying to sign Thomas Partey. I'm disgusted by this window. So I'll be very annoyed. I will be very annoyed if Arsenal just end up with Thomas Partey. Then that's going to just show you how fucked we are for the season, I think. You know what I mean? Because if those clubs are able to sign players like that we actually do need, then it just goes to show you how far we are behind. And I don't think we're far behind in what we can offer. We're in the Champions League at the end of the day, and they're not. I think it's just we're far behind in what we're prepared to pay and how we're prepared to negotiate and the deals we're prepared to do. And also our negotiation department is just absolutely, unbelievably melt-worthy. Like Matt Judge. Bloody hell. He's got a very funny, ironic surname, doesn't he? Because he's not a good judge of anything, that prick. He can't judge deals, he can't gauge deals, he can't gauge, getting negotiations done for United. He literally has deaded off the Dortmund deal and stuff like that. These guys with their negotiations earlier on in the window. We scratched around, we're panicked by the end of the window. We are just, we have jokers at our disposal when it comes to, negotiators and bringing players in every department, whichever way you look at it, whether it's overpaying for players and buying the wrong players or not getting the deals done, not prepared to do it, dragging these deals out. And this is, make no mistakes, this is our club trying to get Jadon Sancho for a lot less money. They're refusing to pay anywhere near 110, 120 million by the looks of it. So this is all about getting somebody in, quick fix, even though it won't be the best player, won't be the best option. We'll get somebody in right now, and then we'll get Sancho at a later date, maybe in Jan or something like that, or even next summer. They'll be happy to play the waiting game if it saves them 60 million euros. Of course they will, even if it takes a year and Jadon Sancho's contract is running down. So we'll see what happens. I don't think that that's the case. I still think he's going to be a lot more than that. But Man United should be looking for Sancho, but it doesn't seem that we are right now. It seems that we're going for other players, and maybe Sancho's being put back on the back burner until January, which I hope we still end up with him. If the Dembele deal is on the table at the moment as a loan, I would take it. But if they are only wanting a permanent move, I don't think we should go for Dembele, because he will put an end to all Sancho speculation in the future. If we get Dembele on loan, then the Sancho deal is still alive in my eyes. But if we buy Dembele for money, then we're not spending that money in January on Sancho. So I think we need to look at the bigger picture here as fans. Look, maybe we don't want to pay 120. Maybe that's not even the right thing to do right now. But if we get a centre-back, we'll all be like, oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. We've changed our priorities. Sancho's not coming now. Maybe he's coming in Jan. We've got a top-quality centre-back. Upamecano's come in. Everyone wanted him. Brilliant. Nobody's going to have an issue if we sign Dembele, Sarr, Cavani, Telles, Donny van der Beek, and also Upamecano. Are they? Nobody's going to have an issue with that. Whereas if we don't sign Sancho, we don't sign a centre-back, then it's like, well, what are we actually doing then? We're just completely setting Ole Gunnar Solskjaer up to fail. We haven't addressed the key areas in the team that are problematic. So very, very disappointing. But it does look like Pellistri's coming second stage of the medical checkup to Facundo Pellistri to then sign documentation and travel to play 5 seasons. Chris Smalling, stressful deadline day, looking likely that he's going to be going. Partey going to Arsenal potentially. They're trying to push for a late deal for us, for him. We've also signed Ahmad Traore, but not until January. 30 million euros. This is a done deal. He's got a great future, but why not now? It's mental. 30 million euros in January. This guy's coming. He's coming in January. Looks a great young player, but 30 million euros for a player who's coming in January. When we need to get a centre back right now. There must be something we don't know, guys. There must be something we don't know about a centre back, because it makes no sense to spend 30 million euros right now when you could probably just add a little bit more to that and actually get a top class centre back right now. So it doesn't make any sense, especially when he's actually a player that isn't coming in until Jan and can't be that Dembele, Sancho. Even when he does come in, he's still a young lad. It's ridiculous, guys. This window's actually ridiculous, isn't it? Bloody hell, it's enough to make you go mad. It is. It's absolutely enough to make you go mad. But anyway, look, and the other news being reported right now, everyone, is that Edinson Cavani has been given the number 7 shirt, which I don't know if that's legit. We haven't got official confirmation from the club right now, but Sky Sports are reporting that Edinson Cavani has been given the number 7 shirt. What the hell's that all about? If that's true, that means Sancho's not coming and it's a fucking disgrace. Magic Gamer, thank you for the super chat, Magic Gamer. Bloody hell, he comments, Ed Woodward out, David Gill in, then we can make Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's job better for him. There you go, don't even blame Solskjaer for any of this business. I saw a whole bunch of fans yesterday saying, what if we had a big name manager like Carlo Ancelotti or Pep or whoever, we'd be able to get more players in. I mean, maybe, yeah, but United's still a massive football club who should be able to attract top players. Cavani's not exactly a tiny name, is he? Now, maybe he's only coming because we're actually paying the money to him that nobody else will pay him. I think that's fair to say. But even so, we can still sign big, massive players. We are United. We just don't want to because we don't want to spend the money. And maybe even we shouldn't at this moment in time. We should sign a slightly different player. We should be signing Sancho, though, because he's 20 and also amazing. Thank you, Aaron Homeyard. He says, smash that like button, lads and lasses. Appreciate all the mods. Put a heart in the live chat for all the moderators in the live chat here today. And get involved in the comment section now, lads and lasses. I've pretty much covered all the news. Just give you a pretty quick rundown. Alex Tellers is a Man United player. Get in there, my son. Done deal. His contract until June 2024, plus the option until June 2025. Watford rejected a loan offer from Manchester United today with a £25 million option to buy Ismaila Sarr to United. So that's interesting. Edinson Cavani and Tellers are both signing their contracts with Manchester United. So Edinson Cavani looks a done deal as well. Edinson Cavani looks a done deal as well. As reported, United and Dembele have reached an agreement. So United agreed personal terms with Dembele. He's happy to come to United for the season. Dembele's team have become more optimistic during the day. Barca aren't able to sell him right away. They might accept a substantial loan fee after all. It's all being negotiated right now. So more to come on Dembele, everybody. Get into the live comment section then, lads and lasses. I will read your comments out and go through them. So thank you very much for stopping by and being a part of this vid. Time for the Interazione with Don Piglioni now. So get in here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do a bunch of different videos throughout the day now, everyone. So once there's breaking news, I will get on. I will talk about the breaking news. So you're going to have to keep your eyes out. Smash that bell icon. Click the bell and set it to all. That way you will be notified when we go live on this channel, because there's going to be a bunch throughout the entire evening. I'll get off this video in 20 minutes or whenever, and then there'll be some more breaking news. So I'll probably just have to jump back on and talk about it. So I think that's how it's going to be in this transfer window today, folks. So we're going to be on and off this channel all night long. All night long. All night. All night long. Oh, yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone who's in here. JP comments, I'd pay money to see Evra slap everyone in Manchester United. So would I. Like, you know when you've been Patriced. You know when you've been Everett. Somebody should make that. They should just make it ever. Just Patrice Evra going into the Glazers' office. No, not the Glazers, because they ain't bloody there. But going into Woodward & Co.'s office and just giving the old double backhander slap. And then says, you know when you've been Everett. That would be excellent. That's what they should do. Because this board are an absolute joke. They do need a slapping up, don't they? Billy Sheeran says, bye, Mrs. P. Mrs. P, have a wonderful day wherever you're going. Everybody stick that cake emoji in there for Mrs. P Cake Bandit. Because she is a bandit of the cake. She loves the cake. She can't get enough cake. Cake, 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 cake. Oh, she loves a bit of cake. Oh, she loves a bit of cake. She loves a bit of cake. Right then, okay. Boom, chickadee, 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 chanka. Let's get into it, folks. All the comment section, come on then, let's have a look at the comments. Kelly Clough, how are you doing today, Kelly? Getting those birthday cakes in for Mrs. P. Georgie Best getting those birthday cakes in as well. Mr. KO09, Snap Film Walk, Pricey MFC, Mrs. P Cake Bandit, Matthew Adetateo, Sani Musa, Welsh Red Clan J, Mr. Armstrong, Mr. Armstrong. Mr. What's that? Tom Sampson sent me something here. What's this? Oh, I don't know what that's all about, mate. What's that all about? Curtly Adol says, breaking news, MUFC signed Pig. Thank you, mate. I think breaking news, Man United are terrible in the transfer window. I think that's what we found out in this transfer window. We knew that anyway. But this is a terrible transfer window when we needed to back Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and kick on and have that Champions League and have a good successful campaign overall and make steps in the league, close that gap in the league. So I do think it's absolutely bloody disgusting what has happened in this transfer window so far, and we are a bit of a joke at the moment around the world, it seems, because we're just incapable of getting the targets that we actually want. We're pretty much incapable of getting the targets we want. Eka Ichsani comments, well, only Alex, anybody else? Well, so far, Alex Telles is confirmed, 100% done deal. It looks like Edison Cavani is pretty much going to be 100% confirmed done deal. That's looking very, very likely also. But the one player that we all wanted is not looking very likely at the moment, if you ask me anyway, which is Jadon Sancho, because Sarr has been offered, we've offered a deal to Watford for Sarr. They rejected it today, but we're still negotiating. We signed this young 18-year-old Armand Traore coming in January. We're also trying to get Dembele on loan. So if any of those things materialise, it's very unlikely that Sancho's going to be coming. J Bud MUFC says, Gashtastic. G-Will says, ever slap him. Oh, right, okay, hang on. Oh, I wonder what the hell you're on about there, G-Will. Suk, thank you, G-Will. Sukranalal Pasha says, happy B-Day to the better half of you. You are the best fan station, pig. Dude, thank you so much for that, Sukranalal Pasha, you legend. Really appreciate that sort of level of comment there, mate. Thank you very, very much. Hey, we've hit over 200 likes, everyone. What a bunch of heroes. Smash the like on it if you have not done so already. Appreciate it. Welsh Red says FIFA stream tonight, pig. Yes, potentially. I mean, look, I don't know when does the deadline day actually close? Is it 11 p.m. or is it 12 p.m? Anyway, somebody will let me know that. When's the last final possible announced time? Because if it's not too late after that, obviously last year or a couple of years ago, I seem to remember that news was filtering out for the last hour or two afterwards. Nice one, Tonk Nash. Thank you. Nice one, Billy Sheeran, George Best, Mr. KO09, Matthew Edateo, Peter Coveney. you answered all that very, very quickly. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for that. 11 p.m. So 11 p.m. tonight. That's good. That's good because that means that I should be able to do a FIFA stream, later on, 12 o'clock on. So yeah, guys, I will be doing that tonight then, if there's time. But the problem is, actually, I don't want to commit to it 100% yet. I will be getting back to it every single night, though, from tomorrow on. But obviously, it's deadline day. So deadline day, what I'm going to do is there might be some news coming out. I might have to jump on and do a couple of different stories. If we sign Jadon Sancho last minute at the window at 11 p.m, obviously, there's going to be no possibility of a FIFA stream. I'm just going to say that. So, yeah. Fergie99, hello Fergie99, gives me the thumbs up, thank you. Funky Family says, love from Paris, je voudrais un anglais au chocolat. Thank you very much for that, Funky Family. Rio Emporio says, what shirt is Cavani wearing? Well, nothing confirmed by the club yet, but Sky Sports are reporting that Cavani will wear the number 7 shirt. Oh my days, what an absolute load of filth. If that's true, obviously, it would mean that Jadon Sancho definitely is not coming in this window, or maybe even this season, really. Because, I don't know, maybe United have just moved on. We've moved on, we've got new targets, we're expecting... I actually don't blame them in a way, but they should have done this way earlier on in the window, not at the last moment of the window. I don't blame them in a way for moving on to other targets, because 120 million euros, if that's firm, that's too much. And Dortmund don't have anybody else queuing up to sign him right now. And he'll still be available for United to go and negotiate for in January or even come the end of the season. And then come the end of the season, we only have 1 year left on his contract. So Man United will be in a massively more favourable position to save money. And that's actually all our owners and all Woodward and Co care about. So if it doesn't make financial sense, then there's every possibility that they won't get him, at least for a year, if ever. Paul van der Beek, get in there, Paul. He's become a member of the Bacon Brigade. He's our 101st member, 101st member. Thank you very much for that, Paul van der Beek. Great to have you in here. Welcome to the Bacon Brigade. Everybody, stick your favourite channel member emoji in here to welcome Paul van der Beek to the party. Oh, yeah, welcome into the party. Welsh Red says, old Rosie in that cup, pig. Oh, my God. Do you know what? I have flashbacks, like physiological flashbacks. Almost like some sort of drink memory or something when somebody mentions old Rosie. It's disgusting, my friends. Tristan de Godis says 100 times, pig. United 100 times, I say. Kelly Clough says, yay, Paul. Rio Emporio says, is Dembele coming? To answer your question, Rio, we don't know at this stage, but he has actually agreed terms with Manchester United now. So there was some talk as to whether or not he wanted to leave Barca and if he would be leaving or not. And at this moment in time, it does look like he's agreed terms and he's happy to go because Ronald Koeman's come out today. I mean, this is what Ronald Koeman's come out today. He's basically said, I don't want Dembele and I want Memphis Depay. And so obviously, when your coach is saying stuff like this in the public, God knows what he's saying to Dembele behind the scenes. I'm pretty sure he's been made aware that he's not really on the plans for Koeman this season, down to the fact that he's injury prone and down to the fact that that Koeman wants Memphis. This is Koeman's quote from today. He commented and he said, this is him being interviewed, and he commented and said, we want Memphis Depay to come to Barcelona, and Memphis wants to join. But a player would have to leave first before we can sign him, but it's clear that we want him. So Barcelona are desperate to get rid of Dembele at the moment because they want to bring Memphis Depay in. So I think it's going to happen. Now, I don't know if they're going to offer him to United on a permanent deal, real cut price, which maybe United should consider if it's 40 or 50 million pounds for Dembele. But when they're understood to want 70 million at least on a permanent deal, and I don't think United should do that. I don't think we should spend all that money when we could get Sancho in Jan or at a later stage. I think it'd be a better option than this injury-prone guy. But on a season-long loan, absolutely, I'd take him all day. That makes perfect sense to get him on a season-long loan. So a season-long loan, even with an option to buy. Like, if Dembele comes over and has a great season for us on loan, then it would be nice to have that option to buy. So hopefully if we don't get Sancho, we have to get somebody, don't we? So this guy makes a lot of sense, but it's nobody's number one choice. He's actually like my fifth or sixth choice. I still think there's better options to go for in this window. Still think there's way better options for United to go for in this window. Why weren't we bloody in for Memphis Depay? We got an option on Memphis Depay. Why the bloody hell weren't we in for Memphis Depay? What about Zaha, Wilfried Zaha? What about David Neres at Ajax? Koeman at Bayern? They've got wingers coming out of their arse. They can't sell. They got to get rid of somebody. So I really don't understand why United haven't tried to actually get somebody else at the moment. I just don't get that. Yeah, nice one, Paul Vanderbeek. Thank you for joining the membership. Tarek Roo says, anyone think Sancho is still coming? Let's have a vote for you, Tarek Roo. Smash a 1 in the live chat if you think Sancho is still coming. Smash a 2 in the live chat if you think no. Actually, forget that shit. Smash a what? Smash a yes. Just put yes or no. Just put yes or no. Oh, my days. Thank you, Matt Rush, as well. He says, subscribe to the channel. If you are new to this channel today and you've never seen this show before, we give you all the latest transfer rundown, certainly while the transfer window's open, and any other big transfer news outside of the window, but there's not obviously going to be that much of that. We cover all things Manchester United on this channel. So get involved with the channel, subscribe, click the bell icon so when we post throughout the day today, you guys will be able to keep up to date with all the latest stories. Because there's a story a minute at the moment, everyone. There's a story a minute. So look at that. I mean, there's the vote in the live chat. Everyone having their say here. It looks like everyone says no, pretty much. There's a few people that say yes. Tarek says, thank you, guys. He says, I'm a no. Yeah, there you go, Tarek. I mean, I'm a no at this stage. I still think that it's very unlikely because of who else we're linked to. Mark Voot says no. Noeska says Smalling's staying. Yeah, it looks like it. It does look like Chris Smalling's going to be staying, my friends. Simon Cowie says, not buying shirts in the long run hurts the club because you're taking money out of the club, but not from the Glazers because they will still sell their Debenhams in any way that's smart from the fans. Absolutely, Simon Cowie. The Glazers are scum. Whoever we do sign in this window, whether we get Tellez, whether we get Sancho, which is not going to bloody happen now because our Glazers and our owners and Woodward and these twats have no ambition whatsoever. So they're just going to scratch around and get an injury-prone Dembele meltbag on loan for the season instead. So they've got no ambition here, our board. But even if they do sign these players, Tellez, Sancho, Dembele, all these guys, don't buy the merchandise, folks. Don't buy the new shirt with it on there. You're sending out the wrong message as fans. If you have true discontent for the ownership and the leadership and how this club's run, then don't line the pockets of the people that own the football club then. That's my personal opinion, is don't buy the merchandise. If you get Sancho, if you get Cavani, don't go out there like sheeple and go and buy the shirts and give them the money. Because you know what? Ordinarily, I'd say that's great. You want to support your club. You're putting your money into your football club so they can buy players, so they can run the club, so they can improve the facilities. But they're not improving our facilities. They're not improving the playing squad that much. And they're certainly not thinking about not spending 100% of that money back into the football club. So that is what I'm talking about, folks. Don't add to the problem. Don't add to the problem when we sign these players, because there's going to be a few players signing because we need them. So don't add to the problem. Don't buy the shirts. If I see one person on Twitter with a Cavani 7 shirt on their back after the fact that was supposed to be Jadon Sancho who was coming in, I will absolutely shit the bed. No, if any bastard goes out there and buys a shirt, a Cavani 7 shirt of all. Look, okay, if Tellez is your hero, whatever, you're going to do your thing, aren't you? There's going to be loads of people that go out there and buy the shirts. That's the way of people. That's just people for you. But if I see one person with a Cavani 7 shirt on, I'm going to shit the bed. Because it's been announced that maybe Cavani on Sky Sports, they're reporting that he's going to be the number 7, which just goes to show you that the Sancho deal is absolutely dead. The Sancho deal is absolutely dead if that's the case. So This is a terrible transfer window from Manchester United. The Glazers, the owners, the board, Woodward and Matty Judge and our recruitment team, they all need to be held accountable for just how absolutely shit this window is. By the way, there's a bunch of people tuning in. Thank you so much for stopping by and getting involved. Please do us a massive favour and smash that like button. Leave a little thumbs up on the video if you have not done so already. Breaking news! We have breaking news, lads and lasses. Manchester United have signed another player. It's official. It's official. Manchester United have signed Facundo Pellistri. 18-year-old lad. Look, to be fair, it's good news. He looks a good player. He's 18, Uruguayan. He's very, very talented, but we don't really know too much about him. He's probably not going to be a signing for right now. You've seen Manchester United sign a lot of really good young talented players. He's obviously one for the future. We've wrapped up Armand Traore for the end of the window too. Thank you so much for that transfer update there, Matt Rush. So there is the latest information in regards to the players. Manchester United have signed 3 players today so far. Cavani's looking likely that, that's pretty much done deal as well. We've signed Armand Traore, the 18-year-old winger from Atalanta. He will not be joining us until January though. What's that all about? We spent 30 million euros on him, plus add-ons too. Where's the centre-back? We have to get a centre-back on this window, otherwise all this is just completely worthless and pointless, and what is the actual point? So Armand Traore's come in. We've also signed Facundo Pellistri, another 18-year-old lad. Another 18-year-old player is probably not going to benefit us too much right now. We have also signed Alex Telles. That's 100% confirmed. Done deal. Done and dusted. Fabrizio Romano tweeted out about an hour and 20 minutes ago. Alex Telles is a new Manchester United player. Contract signed until June 2024. Option until June 2025. An announcement in the next few hours. So he's done. It's done. It's done, that one. And Cavani's basically done too. So there's a couple of signings that we've got. We've actually signed a few players. Armand Traore and Jan Pellistri. Let's have a little. Just as of now, there's still time of the transfer window left, everyone. Of course there is. There's still time of the transfer window left. But as of now, have a vote in the live chat. Out of 10, 10 obviously being the best, how do you rate Manchester United's transfer window so far? Out of 10, how do you rate Manchester United's transfer window so far? Armand Traore, Facundo Pellistri. I'd say, Facu is a good signing at 18 years of age, and he's got a great name because you could just go Facu, and it sounds funny. So that's a good, but all the rest of them, what the fuck's going on? Anyway, I'm going to give it, if I had to rate it, I would say I'd give it a 4. I'd give it a 4. We got Donny, Cavani, could be good, but I mean, it's one of those commercial signings that doesn't inspire me whatsoever. I don't even think Ollie's really signed off on that one, really. I don't know. But if we get Cavani instead of Sancho, then that's a shit window, in my opinion, because we needed Sancho. We needed a centre-back. If we don't address the centre-back area, that takes about 5 points off of my rating for the transfer window alone. Because if you've got a big problem area in the team and you don't address that problem area, then that's a shit transfer window. So there could be, it's definitely nowhere near a 10, is it, at the moment? Tristan Degoda says 8. Are you serious? You give this window an 8 out of 10. Manu Forever says 3. Matthew Adateo says 3. J Blood MRC says 5. Yeah, and it's around there. It's not the worst window. At least we have signed some players. It's better. It's already a better window now, just because we've got Telles, just because it looks like we're getting Cavani, and we've got Donny. It's already a better window than that David Moyes window, where we just ended up panic buying only Marouane Fellaini for an inflated price on the final day of the window. That was the worst window. That was like a 1 or a 2. But this one is about a 4 or a 5 for me. It's absolutely shit, and we need to get some more players in before the deadline closes, in which case that might improve it a little bit. There's over 800 of you tuning in right now. Thank you so much for stopping by on the Flying Pig United YouTube channel. If you're new to the show, guys, smash that subscribe button. Click the bell icon because we're going to be going live a whole bunch throughout this deadline day. So if you are new to the show, make sure you do smash the subscribe and smash that bell icon as well to be notified. And also, hit the like button on it. Let's see if we can smash 300 likes on this live stream, everyone. So hit that thumbs up button if you have not done so already. That will help this stream out immensely. Appreciate a lot of you. Jamie Arnold rates it a 2. Yeah, it's somewhere closer to 2. It's definitely closer to a 2 than it is an 8, Jamie. Matt Rush has sent me another transfer update. Thank you so much, Matty the Rush Meister. Let me just check this out. Here we go. We've got another bit of information here. Oh, crikey. 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 Chris Smalling is now 1 step away from joining AS Roma. 1 hour to go. What? I thought that it was being reported earlier that Chris Smalling was potentially not going because Obviously, Manchester United needed him more than ever, really. Even though he was our crappiest player a year or two ago, who we were quite happy to loan out, he suddenly, all of a sudden, he's our best player. He's our best centre-back, which is mental. So, but that's crazy. It looks like maybe Chris Smalling is actually going to Roma after all. We were talking about the Roma thing possibly breaking down. They were looking at Antonio Rudiger on loan now, and it's understood that United maybe wanted to keep Smalling. Smalling's not understood to want to go because of how he did last season there. He obviously got in the team of the year in Italy there. He played really well throughout the entire campaign and did himself really a lot of favours and had a nice time out there, obviously. That's why he wants to go. So it's no surprise. We do need to get rid of these players. But I figured they were keeping Chris Smalling because we're not going to sign a centre-back. If they're selling Smalling, we've got to get a centre-back in this window. Let's have a vote on that one, lads and lasses, then. Let's just see where everybody's at. So smash a 1 in the live chat if you think we're going to sign a centre-back before the end of the window. Smash a 2 in the live chat if you think we're not. So smash a 1 if you think we're going to sign a centre-back before the window closes. Smash a 2 if you think we're not. Let's see what everybody thinks. FSHSS, how's it going? Nathan Tregoning, how you doing? Starbug UK, Tobias, good for you. Callum, Matthew Adateo, Hassan Ali, Peter Coveney, Nathan Phelps, Johnny Mounts, Batman Nightfan. Yeah, everyone's smashing a 2 in here. Nobody thinks it. Mark Voot says 2, no way. LA Brit, how you doing, LA Brit? Says 2, definitely not. Tobias says no. Kiv says no. George Best, no. Stuart Rogers says no. How you doing, Stuart? Great to see you, lad. Showbus Patrick Cam says yes. Oh no, he changed his mind to 2. Eddie O2, how you doing, Eddie O2? Great to see you. He says no. Look at that. That's pretty damning. That's pretty damning. Matt Rush, thank you for the breaking news as well. We've confirmed it as well anyway, but you're a legend, Matt Rush, for keeping everybody up to date. Follow Matt Rush on Twitter, MattUnited20, because he's a transfer guru, this guy. And he's just let us know as well. Manchester United, there it is. Manchester United confirmed by @ManUnited. 4-year deal, option of a further year to join a club with prestige. This is a quote from Alex Telles. Here we go, fantastic. Telles is a red, everyone. Alex Telles is a red. Get in there, my son. Have some of that. Smash one of these in the live chat. One of those in the live chat because he's a red. It's brilliant. Smash that thumbs up button too for Alex Telles being a red. Anyway, 4-year deal with an option of a further year. This is his quotes. He says, to join a club with the prestige of Manchester United is a huge honour. You have to work hard to get this moment in your career. I can promise that I will give everything in my heart to be a success. Oh, Telles! Come on, get in there. That's beautiful. Alex Telles is a red, my friends. Come on! It's good news. I mean, look, we need to get a lot more business done, but I'm happy that we're not going to have that Frey Bentos, Pylove and Luke Shaw playing in every game from now on, to be honest. And if you look at Telles' stats and assists and goals, he's 10 times the player. Now, we don't know if he can recreate his stats and that form and all that sort of performance over in the Premier League, but we will find out. And I think he is a better option than Luke Shaw right now, I'm not going to lie. Tiago Campos says, Alex Telles, get in there. Yes, J Bull MUFC were one of those. Georgie Best, Eddie O2. How you doing, Eddie O2? Great to see you. Check out Eddie O2 on Twitter too. Eddie O22 for your graphical design needs. What a ledge. Snap Film Walk says, okay, transfer window gets a 3 out of 10. Still shit. Good shout, Snap Film Walk. It's absolutely shit. Swipper17 says confirmed. Absolutely confirmed. Confirmed. Alex Telles is a red. Done deal. Alex Telles confirmed. Done deal, folks. Come on. Now for the centre-back. If we get a centre-back, I'll be happy. If we don't get Jadon and we just get a second B-Tech Poundland version of a winger, instead of getting Jadon, I'll be pissed off. But if we get Dembele, if we do get Sarr, if we also get a centre-back and Telles in this window and Cavani, but if we get a centre-back, that's the key here, then everybody's going to agree that's probably the best thing for United right now. Even though Sanchez would have been an amazing signing, he's still going to be available later. But right now, United need to strengthen in other areas, like the centre-back position. So as long as we do get a centre-back come the end of the window, everyone will be like, okay, we didn't get Sancho, but we got Dembele, we got Sarr, we got Cavani, we got Donny van der Beek, we got Telles, and we got Upamecano, and everyone will be like, spot on. We are actually way better prepared now to continue the season than if we'd have just got Sancho, in my opinion. So if that happens, then we'll hold our right. We'll hold the right to mock the Glazers and mock Woody and all this stuff. We'll hold that back. If they get a centre-back, if they get a top centre-back, a good centre-back, somebody who can really help us right now, because we clearly don't have the player in that area to do that. And if we're going to pretend like we do and pretend to continue this season as is, then we're going to shit the bed, my friends. So we do need to get a proper centre-back into this window. There's no doubt in my mind that that's the case. So come on, just get it done. Get the centre-back. And if we're not getting Sancho, that's one thing. But to not get Sancho and not get centre-back, then that is a cause for riot, my friends. That is reason to riot, my friends. If we do not get Sancho, we don't get a centre-back, then riot, my friends. No, that is you know what I mean, though? Like, it would be totally pathetic not to get one. Jonathan Gallagher, he comments, what do you think of Man U signing Cavani? Are you happy or mad? I mean, I'm somewhere in the middle. I think he could score goals and do us an okay job. And commercially, it's not a bad deal, really, when you think about it. It's not much risk involved. Yeah, it might cost slightly around about 10 million euros to get the deal done with agent fees and all that kind of stuff. And he's reportedly on around about 200 to 250,000 a week. But for a player like Cavani, who is still a good goal scorer, who is a big commercial name, who will sell shirts, and who will have interest from South America and stuff like that, it makes a lot of sense in a lot of ways. So I can understand it. It's a proper Woodward signing, this one. It makes sense, but only if you strengthen in the other areas of the team. Because like I said, if you end up with Cavani and Dembele and you don't get a centre-back, then you've actually not moved on at all, I don't think. Yes, we'd be a little bit better and have more options up top going forward. But actually, in terms of stopping the problems in our team, which is, if you look at the back, it's conceding goals. To have a great team, you need a good base, good foundation. We don't have that. So even if we had the greatest attacking players in the world, you're still going to have Victor Lindelof melting it up at the back. You're still going to have Slabby Maguire doing his absolute schoolgirl impression out there with that massive cranium. So we don't need that. We need somebody who's better. So I hope that we get somebody very, very soon. Matty Rush says we've hit 283 likes. Get in there. Let's see if we can hit 300 then. Smash that thumbs up button, everybody. Eddie O2 comments, so this window is Telles, Van der Beek, Cavani and Ahmed Traore or Dembele. Yeah, I mean, it kind of is not really Traore because we're getting Traore in January. So we have signed Traore, but he's not actually joining us until January, until 2021. So, yes, we have signed him in this window, but he's not actually coming to us in this window, which is stupid when you could have spent that money on a centre-back who could come into us in this window. So I just don't get what's going on there. They must be getting a centre-back. Come on, they must be getting a centre-back now. They have to. Surely they're getting a centre-back. They have to. They can't arrange a young 18-year-old unknown pretty much. You know, we talked about him a few times this window, but if you actually look at what he's done, he's played a handful of times for Atalanta, and before that he's playing in the youth setup. So pretty much unknown player, 30 million euros plus add-ons. He's not even coming until January. They can't go and spend that money on a player like that unless they're getting a centre-back, surely. Mr. Justice, he says, fucking hell, even Arsenal are signing decent players. Thomas Partey is now flying to London. Yes, that's the other breaking news at the moment. Thomas Partey, a player that we should have definitely got in for, is potentially signing for Arsenal right now. What a sickener, man. Why haven't we gone in for Thomas Partey? We actually truly do need a CDM. Matic is good, but he's getting on, man. We need somebody like Thomas Partey. He would have been ideal. And he's got a reasonable release clause in there. Just doesn't really make any sense. LA Brit, what's going on, LA Brit? He comments, Dembele is on his way. He always travelled by ambulances. Saves time in the end. Oh my days. He's getting the old, he's getting the flying doctor to deliver him. You know what I mean? The flying doctor. Is Cavani done deal? I mean, it's not officially done deal yet, but it is basically a done deal. It looks like it's gonna be all progress. They're just literally finishing the contract signings and all that sort of stuff at the moment, but Tellers is done deal, 100%. Griffo Chaz comments, Ed Woodward's phone is off and he is in bed getting an early night. Lower those expectations. No centre-back, no Sancho, no idea. Yeah, you might be right, Griffin. Unfortunately, I'm still expecting them to melt it. I just cannot fathom it in my tiny little brain that Manchester United would not go and get a centre-back in this window after everybody can identify that is clearly the problem area of the team. Matt Rush, thank you for the update. Lots of breaking news. You see what I mean? It's breaking news out the eyeballs. So I was going to end this video a little while ago, but there's breaking news. So that's why I'm saying subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button, click the bell icon, because when this video does finish, we'll probably be back on with another topic, another video, another bit of breaking news pretty soon after this tonight. We'll be on and off tonight all night long. So get involved. Thank you very much, Matt Rush, for the update here. So we've got an update from Fabrizio Romano. Here we go. Fabrizio Romano. Alex Telles to Man United. Official announcement is coming for Edinson Cavani too. So Alex Telles officially done, confirmed. And also Edinson Cavani is coming too. Both deals completed and confirmed. Dembele still on, but no agreement. Ahmad Traore deal done with Atalanta. He's coming in January. So there you go. That's done. He's coming in January from Atalanta. So we've made signings already this window. We've made potentially 4 signings already today. We have signed Armand Troyer for January. We've signed Alex Telles. We've signed Edison Cavani. Oh no, we've only made 3 signings actually today. But still, that's busy. We've had a busy day so far, but we need an even busier day. We need an even busier day. What I'm kind of disgusted at is at the moment is that we aren't linked to anybody else, any centre back. We're not linked to any centre back at the moment. So it really genuinely does look like United haven't prioritised that area at all. I would have figured if we're not getting Sancho, it's because we want to get a centre-back, but there you go. Okay, let's do it then, lads and lasses. Everybody, there's 700 in this live chat. This should go pretty good, actually. Everybody put hashtag Glazers out, Woodward out in the live chat right now. Let's get a C of hashtag Glazers out, Woodward out. 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 That's right, do it. I want to see a C of it. Thank you, Matt Rush. He says, fab tweet again, Smalling. Brilliant stuff. Thank you, Matt Rush, for giving us the information here. Hashtag Glazers out, Woodward out. Hashtag Glazers out. Shout out OS El Harbi for subscribing to the show. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for getting in here, OS El Harbi. Okay, then, let's have a look at this Fabrizio Romano tweet. New tweet from Fabrizio Romano here. Breaking news, guys. It's all kicking off. It's all kicking off. Deadline day special tonight, guys. Smash that subscribe. Click the bell. We will be posting again very shortly after this video finishes. Fabrizio Romano, I thought that said Rage Against the Machine. It says race against time for Chris Smalling from Manchester United to AS Roma. Deal still on. Roma confident to sign him on last minutes for 15 million euros plus add-ons. Last 40 minutes in Italy, then transfer window will close here. Wow, so they've got to get it done in the next 40 minutes, guys. Crikey, so I guess what we'll probably do is... I don't know, actually. We'll just wait. We'll just stay for a little while and see what happens. But I'll probably jump back on in 40 minutes' time to let you know if Chris and do another video then. Thank you, Waka Sakram says like and sub. Really appreciate that. We smashed 300 likes, everyone. Get in there. Thanks to all the likers on the video. Really helps boost this channel and means a lot. Thank you very much for hitting that. Sohail Khan, he says love from Pakistan. Shout out Sohail from Pakistan, mate. Appreciate it, dude. Thanks for getting in here. Look at all those hashtag Glazers out movement coming in there. Ashley Vote. Yes. LA Brit says Glazers out, Woodward out. Get in there. Brandon C. Mashak Coman, yes lad. Matty the Rushmeister, Talisman. He says, stay on pig, 24-hour live stream. Tobias Goodview says, go grab a beer. I don't even know really what the best thing for me to do is, actually. Whether I should just stay on here all day and do the deadline day, just change the title as news breaks. But I probably shouldn't do that, actually. Tortilla Man says, love from Mexico. Thank you very much, Tortilla Man. Z says, any more deals? The only deals that are confirmed as being 100% done right now are Telles, Armand Traore, and, of course, well, actually, not 100% confirmed yet, but Cavani. Cavani's pretty much done. Billy Sheeran says, stay on, pig. Mark Voot says, smash that like button to bits. Hundreds haven't done that yet. Yeah, thank you very much for that, dude. Brandon C says, are you doing FIFA tonight, pig? I may well do. It depends what happens, because obviously the window shuts at 11 PM. I am planning on it, but if there's any breaking news at the end of the window, I'm probably going to have my time taken up doing these sorts of videos. Matty Rushmeister's coming with a Dembele update as well. Thank you, Matt Rush. Here we go. So we've got an update for you. Thank you, Matt Rush. 29 seconds ago. Dembele to United deal is still on, but no agreement between the clubs yet. Okay, yes, so that's what we understand at this moment in time. United are wanting a loan deal for the season, and Barcelona want him off of their books so Memphis Depay can come in, and they can obviously save that money and not have that player clogging up that position in the dressing room, etc. So they want to get rid of him. Excuse me, lads and lasses, but they want to get rid of him, so... If that happens, Ronald Koeman came out earlier and literally said that he wants Memphis Depay to come to the club. Memphis wants to come, and they're just waiting for a player to leave, basically, which is obviously Dembele. Johnny Mount says, is the new FIFA any good? It's just basically the same, mate. To be honest, it's basically the same. Brandon C says Corona. Eddie, thank you for the bless you there. United Way says, stay on, pig, and don't do a late night live. Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? If I stay on there, I've got to have a break at some point, though. You know what I mean? I haven't even eaten anything today yet, guys. I haven't been up that long. haven't been up that long. I just couldn't sleep last night at all. I had a broken sleep as well. And I haven't even been up that long today, everyone. So I need to eat something. Paul van der Beek says, Matt Rush the GOAT. Absolutely. Jarvis Cocker says, United lives matter. Matt Rush says, Dembele update pick. Let's have a look at that. If there's a new update. Oh, I think that's that update I just read, actually. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Matt Rush. Thank you, Matt Rushmeister. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Woodward to sign Flying Pig. Thank you very much for that, Jonathan Evans. Faraz Hassan says, bless you, Piggy. Thank you very much, Faraz. Ninja says, screw Dembele. Ashley Verney says, Foot Dembele, actually. I'm sort of with you. I don't want Dembele either. He's like the 5th or 6th option for me. We should be going to get David Neres. We should be going to get Wilfried Zaha. We should be going to get Memphis Depay. We should be going to get Kingsley Coman. There's so many different options ahead of injury-prone Dembele that make more sense. So I really don't understand why the hell we haven't done it. Cletus says, we deserve Cavani and Tellez. Well, it looks like we're going to get them. Definitely looks like we're going to get them. Aaron Kalunga says KO. Showbus Patchgam says Ed Woodward might bid for coronavirus if he cannot get right wing. Eddie O2 says, come on guys, please. Dembele once fit as a talismanic winger. He is a great player, I'm not doubting that. People seem like he's shit. He's not. He's actually fantastic. Like, you thought he was going to be one of the best players in the world when he was at Dortmund a couple of years ago. Unfortunately, since he left Dortmund, it's not really worked out for him. Now, he has had a lot of injury problems and stuff like that. But if you're talking about somebody who's got vision, pace, dribbling ability to beat a man, both feet, then he's a great player. I think he's a wicked player. So we shouldn't write him off. If we get Dembele on a season-long loan, that's a good deal for United. Even if Sancho was coming in, getting Dembele on a season-long loan makes perfect sense to do. It's just if we end up buying him for 70 million or something ridiculous like that, which I don't think we'll do. But if we did, then it's kind of, just not really... It doesn't make much financial sense, I don't think, for a player that might be very, very injury-prone. But for a season-long loan, there's literally no risk at all. Matt Rush says, Dembele update again. Let's have a look, Matt Rush. Thank you very, very much. Let me just... Oh, here we go. We've got another Dembele update. Dembele, a new update here. Dembele does not want to leave Barcelona. This is what sources very close to the French player are sure at this time. He prefers to continue at Barca. So, I mean, there was a report earlier from Fabrizio Romano that said that there's still no agreement between Manchester United and Barcelona, but there is an agreement between United and Dembele. If I was Dembele, if I loved Barcelona and want to stay at Barcelona, then I would maybe want to stay, but at the same time, Ronald Koeman, the manager, has just come in, and he doesn't want you. He doesn't rate you. It's not that he doesn't rate you, but he doesn't want you. He wants to get somebody else to replace you. So a season-long loan makes the perfect sense, in my opinion. Try and get your career back on track at a big club like United. Try and, have a big impact, and maybe when you go back to Barca, give Ronald Koeman something to think about. If you really love Barcelona that much, and it's your dream club, and you want to stay there for your whole career, then if you're not, what's the point of being there and not playing, though? So he's going to... even if that is the case, I think, even if that is the case and he doesn't want to leave Barca, I think he would leave Barca if the opportunity presented himself, and if, of course, Barcelona had said to him that they're not wanting him. That's about right. The project says Lingard's linked with Yeovil Town. Scunthorpe United come in for an 11th hour bid, though. Nice one. Z786 says 6-1 to Spurs. I don't feel like watching footy again. I hear you, man. I'm still reading after that one. Matt Rush, surely that's the same Dembele update again. You've actually put new Dembele update there again, but surely that's the same one. Oh, okay, yeah, it's the same one. Anyway, there's still over 700 of you guys watching this show, so thank you for getting in it. I'm going to read all your comments out now. Sahel Khan comments, Pig, do you think we need sports/technical sporting director? Absolutely, that's the biggest signing we could possibly make, would be a director of football, but they'd have to have that freedom. They'd actually have to have that freedom to do the job. They'd have to have a money allocation every single window, then nobody can veto it, nobody can say no. If they want to spend the money on this facility or this recruitment or this youth network or yes, whatever, they have to be able to have the freedom to do it. They can't just be shackled and have to go in line to Ed Woodward and ask, please, Ed, can we have some more? Please, Ed, can we sign this player? Please, Ed, please, Glazers. No, we don't want another yes man at the club. We need somebody who's got the freedom. So that's why I don't think we're going to get a director of football, because whoever it was knows that their position would be encroached upon by Woody and the Glazers and co. So that's the problem. It would just be another puppet in the firing line, in my opinion. Ashley Vote says, Pig, go grab yourself something to eat as the window is going to go crazy. Yeah, I probably should, shouldn't I? I should probably, we've covered Tellers here. I should probably just get off and then get something to eat and then come back on with a proper full-on deadline day show. That makes sense, to the run-up to 11 o'clock. I think that might make sense. Anyway, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that, lads and lasses. But I'll stick around for a little bit and ask some more questions and see if anything breaks quickly before, the next 5 minutes. But yeah, let's go for it then. Abbas Hassani says Dembele is off. Well, it's being reported at the moment that could be the case. Someone make a petition for Trump to buy United, says, well, hello there. Trump? Why the bloody hell Trump? No, definitely not Trump. I'm sorry, but Trump would probably... He'd probably buy it with debt. Trump would probably buy it with debt as well. I don't want to do that. I want a super rich family or something like that, Ortega family, to come and pump loads of money in. Starbug UK says eat. Matt Rush says subscribe to the channel. Absolutely. We will be wrapping it up soon, but if you are subscribed to the channel, that way you'll be able to keep up to date with what happens throughout the transfer deadline day show tonight and everything. We'll be back on very soon, so if you want to get a notification for that, then subscribe and hit the bell icon, or just come back and watch and check out on the channel in a bit. Abbas Hassani says Sarr. Yes, we could get Sarr in this window too. Ishmael Sarr. That's very, very possible because at this moment in time, we are talking with Watford. We've already had a bid rejected today for, I think it's a loan deal with 25 million as a future option to buy. Jeanette Pugh. Andrew is recruitment. How you doing there, Tony? Manu Forever says Love Pig from Northern Ireland. Shout out to you. Thank you very much for getting in it. Hoi noi broin koi. Matthew Whitterwick says, who do you want as centre-back? Me, personally, Upamecano. Deo Upamecano at RB Leipzig. He's 21. He's got room for improvement. He's got a massive ceiling. He could be one of the world's best defenders. He already looks really mint. So he's somebody that I would take the gamble on. It is a bit of a gamble. When you're getting somebody that young, you don't know how their career is going to pan out. But he seems everything that we need, really. He's athletic. He's quick. He's a good defender. Gaz G comments, get your neighbours to fill in for you while you get some scran pig. Greetings from Ghana, Pig, says Isaac Quibena. Shout out to you watching from Ghana, mate. Home of Asamoah Gyan. Thank you very much, Isaac. Appreciate it for getting in here. Fabri Hassoni says, what's for dinner, Flying Pig? I don't know, I'm going to have to rustle something up. I don't know. I think I'm just going to have spaghetti and pork sausages on toast. That's the kind of guy I am. I'm a simple man, really. Billy Sheeran says, Pig, have you seen Tellez' first interview? People mention Robertson as best left back. I don't know who that is. I'm here to take over. Is that what he said, Billy Sheeran? Are you telling me Alex Tellez says people mention Robertson as the best left back? I don't know who that is. I'm here to take over. We're not here to take part. We're here to take over. Fair play to you, Billy Sheeran, lad. Well, look, if that's the case, then that is pretty legendary. Benjamin Lamb. Greetings from Hong Kong to Benjamin Lamb. Thank you for stopping by, Benjamin, and thank you for watching from Hong Kong. Shout out to you. Lunch Break Films says you should have pulled out all stops for Delight before he went to Juve. 100% agree with you, Lunch Break Films. I really, really do. Ulti Zeka says Tellez is a huge update on Shaw. Agreed. I mean, if you look at the stats, I know it's in the Portuguese league. He's going to have to do it, but he just seems so much technically better than Luke Shaw. So I think it is a big upgrade there. The Loyal Dutch comments, let's hope he doesn't forget how to defend like the rest of Man U players. Very, very true. Ashley Vote says, go grab that pork. OP Dragon says, my gran is coming out of retirement to save United at the back. If only we could get Rio and Vidic out of retirement. Seriously. Charles Joseph says, Tellez defending is atrocious. Well, look, we'll see that, won't we? We will see what happens. We have got defensive issues at the moment. So he does seem like a great attacking player, somebody that can influence the game going forward. His defending is up for question, though, like you said. So we'll see how he gets on defending against, some of the best wingers in the world in the Premier League. Kims2703 says, in all honesty, Pig, would you prefer Alexandro or Alex Tellez? They're both very good, I probably Sandro, but I don't know, actually. Tellez seems great. It depends, really. I mean, Tellez has only played once for the Brazilian national team, which makes you think, well, he's obviously down the pecking order nationally. That tells you something. The United Way, what's going on, bro? Good to see you, man. Shout out to you, dude. Hope you're having a good day. Neil Duffin comments, Pig, Arsenal mascot has been sacked. Ed Woodward looking for a loan deal. Oh, you telling me we're going on for a loan offer for the Gunnosaurus Rex? We're going in for Gunnosaurus Rex, Neil Duffin. That would not surprise me, dude. He'd be a better centre-back option than Slabby Maguire and Lindelof right now. Get the Gunnosaurus in there. Tobias, good for you, says go and eat. Thank you, Tobias. I'm going to go and eat now, pretty much, guys. Matt Rush has told me there's a transfer update, though, Pig, so I can't go anywhere right now. That's the issue. It's all kicking off, but I do need to eat at some point and then come back on. Thank you, Matt Rush. Really appreciate it. Let me just go back and see the update. Here we go. Holy shit, are you serious? We've signed a defender! Manchester United have just signed a defender, my friends! Oh my days, man! Oh my days! But it's not who you want, really. It's not who you want, really. It's not who you want, really. But Manchester United have signed a defender, my friends! It's official. Well, it looks official. It's being reported anyway by Samuel Luckhurst that United have signed defender Willy Campbell from Sochaux. Fee could rise to €4 million. He's 16. We've already talked about this guy. He's 16, but it is breaking news. It is breaking news. Man United have signed a defender, 16-year-old Willy Campbell. Oh my days. Well, we've done it anyway. We've done it. Young lad, says Matt Rush. Absolutely, he's just a young kid. Wakas Akram says it's all going off right now. It really is. Jeanette Pugh says latest pig. Thank you very much for getting in here, Tony. Jonathan Gallagher says Willy Campbell. Yeah, it's Chutaru Kuju says no way. He's 16 years old, guys. He's 16 years old, guys. Wakas Akram says, who the fuck is that guy? Billy Sheeran says straight into the team. You're so right. Starbug UK, getting in there. Nice one, my son. Have some of that, mate. Charles Joseph, he comments, Sancho to Liverpool next summer. Oh, that would be horrendous. That would be horrendous. Pricey says, Dembele is off pick apparently to Gwil and Balang. Oh, fair play. That's quite interesting. Well, look, yeah, well, it wouldn't surprise me if it was off, if the agreement couldn't be reached, because United only want him on loan, and it seems Barca only want to sell him permanently. Black Rock Rugby says, we need a centre back, absolutely. Snap Film Walks says, championship level in 2023 for F's sake. You're right, I mean, look, he's only 16. George says, for F's sake. Zakir Koda Boca says, experts at signing youth prospects. Yeah, in about 7 or 8 years' time, we're going to have a great team. It's true, though. Like, we signed shitloads of really good youth players this window, like 15, 16, 17-year-olds. In 6 or 7 years' time, we're going to have a shit-hot team, guys. But until then, we're fucked. Oh, my God. Yeah, Cavani next. Yeah, okay then, guys. What I'm going to do, I know we could stay on here, but what I am going to do is I'm going to wrap this up now, get something to eat, wait for a little bit more news to come. When it's official about Cavani and stuff like that, I'll jump right on, or if it's official about another player as well. But we have just officially signed another player. Willy Campbell. So there you go. Matt Rush says we got 337 likes. So if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do leave that thumbs up rating on the video. Let's see if we can get to 350. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Nice one, guys. Hey, High Times United, how you doing, bro? Good to see you in here today. What's going on? Billy Sheeran, thank you very much. Shivam Kashyap, must play, says our window is probably done now, in my opinion. I can't say who else we get. I hope an actual proper centre-back like Upamecano, but you might be right. Ascend, do you know what? I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do a FIFA video tonight. We'll see. Maybe a shorter one after, like way after midnight, because there will be. I'm just thinking, like, I'm going to have to do a breakdown of the window and what's happened at 11 and stuff like that. I don't know how long it's going to be. Ascend, Mr. KO09, Joseph Misco, Gungshi says, enjoy your spaghetti, pig. Enjoy your spaghetti carbonara. Thank you very much, Kangshi, you legend. Enjoy your day. Neil Duffin says, Pig, good evening, mate. Take care and speak soon. Enjoy your evening. Right back at you, Neil Duffin. Have a great day, you legend. Joseph Gallagher, why get a 16-year-old? I don't know. It's just mental. Joseph Misco says, will you be on tonight, Mr. P? I finish work at 10 p.m. Yes, I will, Joseph Misco. We'll be running down the deadline day, the last hour of it, and I'll be back in a bit pretty much to cover the whole deadline day window, because it's all kicking off. I mean, I don't know if you've been watching this video today, we've had so much breaking news on this video, it's unreal. So there's so much breaking news on the go, almost too much to keep on top of. So yeah, it's going to be like that all night, I think. It's going to be like that all night. We're going to be making little signs, little inquiries, little bits more information all popping out. So subscribe to the channel, smash the sub button, click the bell icon. That way you will know when we post and go live. Ted Savannah, have a great day, Teddy. Gaz G, Paul Vanderbeek, one of the newest members. Thank you, Paul. Quaffle Videos, Sohail Khan, Tobias Goodview, Kivs2703, Ian77900, Jamin Shah, Joseph Misco, Illy United, the United Way. You two, take care, bro. Thank you so much for getting in here. Have a great evening, United Way. Ashley Vote, Charles Joseph, Says sell Maguire to Preston North End and play Jones. Probably wouldn't do that much worse. Anyway, so Tellez is a red. Get in there, my friends. That's it. That's the news. That's the main news anyway. The breaking news. Done deal. Alex Tellez is a red. Come back in a few minutes' time. Let me know what you think of all the news that we talked about in this window in the not live comments. Come back and have your say once this video finishes. But once again, like, subscribe, comment, follow the social media accounts as well. Links in the description. Flying Pig United on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter and all that good stuff. So go and check it out, lads and lasses. Thanks for watching. I'll see you very, very soon. It probably won't be too long. I'll probably be back on in like, I don't know, 45 minutes or something like that. An hour most. So keep a lookout on the channel. Manu Forever, Sohail Khan, Billy Sheeran, Abir Agenta, Joseph Misko, Illy United, Snap Film Walk, Gungshi, Matty the Rushmeister, legends amongst us. Absolute brigadiers of bacon. Absolute legiondes. So I'll see you soon, guys. Thanks for watching. This is The Pig. Take it easy. And here come the credits. Come on, United. Let's sign a bloody centre-back. Oops, still haven't trimmed that. Anyway, never mind. A short time ago in a Patreon galaxy on the internet. No, never mind, look. Loyal Dutch, see you later too as well, thank you. Kip Pratik Robert, you two have a good one. Arape Linos as well. Hey, so this is the credits just to say thank you to all the channel members. A couple more today. Actually, tier 2 channel members on YouTube appear on this list. It has to be reasonably exclusive. Otherwise, it would just be the longest list you've ever seen. But either way, tier 2 channel members on YouTube appear on this list. Plus all the Patreons on Patreon. So this is just to say thank you to all the Patrons. Hi Times United, he says, sorry I came right at the end. No worries, dude. We'll catch up with you soon. Have a great afternoon and evening, dude. We'll be back on. We're going to be covering all the window. So if you're new, smash the subscribe and keep up to date with what's going on for this final day as well. Thank you, Ibrahim Muftau as well. Charles Joseph, Decorated Hero, Gung Shi. He says, can we sell Woodward? No, we'd have to give them away, my friend. And even then, they'd be getting a bum deal, wouldn't they? All right then, folks. Thanks for watching. The best way you can support this show, though, is just to like the videos and interact with me as you do. Champ for show. Have a great evening. Hi Times United, Ibrahim Muftau. Everyone, that's going to be it from me. Stay classy. I'll see you very, very soon. Keep a lookout because we'll be back with more Manchester United transfer news very soon. Kevin Titi, I've got to go. See you soon, lads and lasses.